Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Bishop. It's the Tier 5 British SPG. It's located on the northeast corner of Oyster Bay, and this one is under the command of hossballs, and he's got 3 marks of excellence on his barrel, but it's pointed towards the ground, which means he hasn't loaded into the game yet. Yeah, some people, I'm afraid, they do load in very late. It can cause problems sometimes, but I don't think it will in this case. And you'll wake up sooner or later. There you can see the classic Valentine 2 hull. He's awake and he's running. Okay, well, the casement contains a 4.5-inch howitzer, which isn't the standard Bishop. Of course, that would be a 25-pounder, not a 4.5-inch. However, the 4.5-inch is very welcome because it's capable of doing 450 alpha, penetrating 28mm of armor, and it's got a blast radius of 2.2 meters. The only problem is that it's a short-range Arty, which means you have to get close if you want to get hits. It's also got a good reload time. By the book, it's 12.37 seconds. You can see that hossballs has got it down to 9.67 because he's played this Arty so many times. He's got it really quick, and that means that he can get rounds out very, very soon after the last one to actually get damage on the enemy before he can react. Okay, Skoda T24 hiding behind the rock. Looks like he's changed to go through that tunnel. See, yeah, he's aiming for where I'd aim as well. Oh, he hit him! He poked out just at the wrong moment, and the shell landed on him just as he poked. It was still a blind hit, but he suddenly appeared afterwards. So you can see he's lost 189 hit points from one shot. Now, they only made 149 bishops, and, well, quite a few of them did go to the Turks afterwards, because the British didn't think they were very good, although they did use them. Well, he's just killed a Skoda. That's his first kill of the game. Now, he gave 48 of them, which were basically brand new bishops to the Turks. I'm not sure if the Turks still had them, but they are known to keep hold of some of their old weapons. Oh, that was another direct hit. Yep, he just got another direct hit on the enemy. But he's now looking at a Type T34. You can see it's almost maximum range because the rescue is quite flattened. When it's maximum range, it goes flat altogether, and then you can't get any closer to the enemy unless you drive closer. Just missed him again. Okay, should get a shot. Oh, he's being very crafty, that Type T34. Okay, we found some more enemy on this side of the map. We are getting closer. You can see how hossballs plays. He sometimes likes to drive around whilst in the aim mode rather than actually coming out of it to look where he's going. It takes a little bit of getting used to it. It's not normal style for most people to do that. The enemy are 2 up on us at the moment. You look in the distance. Is there any enemy over here we can see? No. Oh, there's one we want to hit. That's a Panzer vom IV. That's a premium tier 5 medium. It's basically the hull of a Panther and the turret of a Panzer Mark IV. And of course, they are very powerful. Hey. Rounds out. Direct hit, 183. That's a good start on this one. It's so accurate you could possibly hit the turret if you can get it over the top of that rock. Okay, Skoda T25 coming to join that bump here. That was close. No, I think he's going to make things worse for that Panzer vom IV because he'll have less room to move about behind that rock. And that's going to force the Skoda to stick out. And he might take shots like that, yes. He started to realise that was not a smart move. because the vom IV is not going to give way to him, and then he's going to take rounds from hossballs That's another one. If he pokes out even more, he'll get wiped out. Oh! And the IKV-103 just derped him. Took him out of the game. Ideally wants to take that guy out. Oh, one of the enemy Arties has just been spotted. Well, there is only one enemy Arty. It's a gorilla. One more shot. Should be able to take out the Frontier. Rounds out. Oh, it didn't. Not quite. 112. Left him on 22 hit points. So now he can get him. And the kill shot goes to the Fury. There's the gorilla. Now he'll let the aim dial in fully on this one so he can get a perfect shot. Absolutely. Beautifully done. Gorilla does have such an inviting hole for you to land your shell in. Almost like the Wolverines and the RBFMs and, of course, the Hellcats and Jacksons. So he's got one shot on that Dicmax. And which way do you think he's going to go? Is he still going to be there? Bounce out. No, he's moved away. But we have spotted a T6 medium who's coming in on that rock, and the VK3001D, and the medium takes a hit. Trying to make it difficult for us. And somebody has started capping now. With that 2001 going off around the corner. Oh, what a shot! That's a really good one. On the move. Takes out the VK2001D. The first version of the Panther that Daimler designed. Based on the T-34. Now, he's trying to aim where he thinks the enemy might be. But you don't have a huge amount of shells spare in the Bishop. You only get 39. So you can't afford to waste too many. So that guy's still capping. There's the Dicamax. Let it dial in. Oh, perfect shot. That is his fourth kill of the game. T6 mediums, perfect shot. Rounds out. Just missed him. The kill went to the Skoda T24. Now, is he in the bushes or is he by the rock? It's always worth checking the bushes. There's another little bush right next door to that rock at the back. He might be there. You've got to cover all the bases, but you don't have a huge amount of rounds. It's type T-34. Now, can you get this one? That's it. That's his fifth kill. One more, he gets the Top Gun. Now, will the Skoda reveal where the... Oh, there he is! So the M8A1. Now, he dies, the Skoda, but we kill the M8A1, and that was a penetrating shot for 405. Which means now there's only 2 left on either team. So with us is a Fury on our team, hossballs, and he's capping at the moment. But the enemy team has got an Su-85B, which is, of course, a Tier 4 Soviet tank destroyer. And the enemy heavy is a VK3001P. There's the Su-85. I think he's almost out of range. Well, it's going to be a difficult shot because we have to dial in as well. He fires a bit snap, but unfortunately he doesn't get it close enough. The Fury can see the Su-85, but I think he's probably going to get reset. Su-85's got an 85mm gun. We're trying to get as close as we can. Well, he manages to get the Su-85, the Fury. And we're getting into cover as quickly as we can. The VK has just come into sight. He's actually behind us. There he is. Oh, we lost the Fury. So it's now 1-on-1 between a heavy and an Arty. Now, this should be fun. It looks like he's coming straight towards us, but I'm not sure he actually knows where we are. Okay, 8 rounds of ammunition left. That's all we've got. But that should be enough for hossballs to take that guy out and win the game. He's already got his top gun. The top gun was the M8A1. I didn't say that at the time when he took him out, but it was a reset. And I'm pretty sure hossballs has probably got a defender from that because it was almost complete, the cap, at the time. Again, hossballs' unique style of driving around in the aim mode. I haven't seen many other people do the same, and it can be a bit disconcerting to some. But he likes doing it, so what the hell, if it works. I think he's decided he's going to go back or near to the cap so he can intercept the enemy tank as he's going into the cap. The view range for this Arty is only 250 meters, so it's very close, and he'll have to get close. And I think I know what he's going to do. It looks like he's going to go to these bushes here rather than the ones around the corner, because he might be able to spot the enemy as he makes his way towards the cap. Now, probably not a good idea to knock these trees down, because if you do, that will confirm to the enemy exactly where you are. And of course, he could be enciphered. In a previous game you might have seen on our channel, a heavy tank actually did see a tree fall down because the Arty knocked it down to get some cover. And he saw that, so he knew exactly where the Arty was. So best not to knock the tree down, not even if you need it for cover. Because if the enemy sees it, they'll plan attack on that position. They'll go for a spot where they can hit you without you knowing or having to force you to turn around to deal with him. I think hossballs thinks that he's going to come from behind because he saw that VK coming over to the north side of the island. I'm less certain he'll do that, actually. I think he'll just go straight to the cap because he's running short on time. He's only got about a minute before he runs out of time, and he has to kill hossballs in order to win the game. And he doesn't appear to be near the cap yet. If he starts capping, then we'll know that he is going to try and cap out without killing hossballs first. He's then effectively laying down the invitation to hossballs to try and get close and spot him. So as soon as he does get close enough, hossballs might be visible to the VK. But as it is at the moment, it's getting tight. He's still not in the cap. And there's the 2-minute warning. Well, in the next 6 seconds, we'll know if it's going to be a cap out or kill all. Well, it's kill all because he'll have to cap. He'll have to find hossballs now to win, and that gives hossballs an opportunity to take him out and win the game. Now, where is he? So the heavy tank's probably thinking the same. Where did that little Arty hide? Oh, he's taking it right down to the last minute. Oh, he's found him. Okay, he's actually near the cap. Oh, I think we overturned whilst we were in that mode. And there he is. He's coming towards us, but I don't think he knows where we are. He does now. That would have been spotted. And yep, he's stopped to take a shot. Ow. That was an 88mm round, but that wasn't. That was a 4.5-inch howitzer. And hossballs has pulled back, so he can't be spotted now by the enemy. Now, where is he? There he is. Next shot. Right on target. He's now one shot. He can win the game with the next hit. And he's well within the 250 meters, but the bushes are protecting us to the moment. There he is. He's got a bad driver. And he goes. He got the kill. I won the game. Well done to hossballs. Well, that was an exciting one right down to the end because it did take it down to the last few seconds of the game. hossballs won that one with an ace tanker in the Bishop. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 20. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. He got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He actually ended up with 7, just one short of getting a Radley's and 1/3 of the enemy team, or more than 1/3 of the enemy team. And he also managed to get a defender medal when he killed the M8A1. The guy almost had capped out altogether. And so, yes, a defender medal as well. His win rate, 14,825, which is super unicum and a lot more. He really put an effort in there and carried his team across the finishing line. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, 2,714 hit points of damage, beating the VK's 2,268. So 500 hit points up on the enemy, or under 500. But the next highest scorer in the game turned out to be the Skoda on our team, who got a Confederate and 1,572 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, he's got that one too. Hossballs got 7 kills. The VK3601H got 4. So did the Dickomax on the enemy team. And in third place, we've got the M8A1, who got 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. In fact, he got 1,072, which means he's the only player to get over 1,000. And yes, the next highest is the Skoda with 888, followed by the Fury with 833. Yeah, poor guy got capped out, was almost at capping out. And then that SU-85 turned up, reset him. And we can see that there's the SU-85. He also got a defender medal out of it. At least that's some compensation for him. Our Panzer 38 New Art got a scout medal as well in that one. Although he didn't, yes, he got 9 enemy vehicles spotted in the game, but he didn't survive, unfortunately for him. And so, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. Well done to Bishop Hossballs. If we look at the details, we can see he fired 35 rounds. Now, he only had 39 when he started, so he only had 4 rounds left at the end of the game. 17 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrating shots, and 17 splash. 2,714 hit points of damage, of which 1,905 were at more than 300 meters. Those close shots on the BK were very, very close indeed. Now, we can have a quick look to see which ones we penetrated. Well, I think he penetrated... Yes, he did penetrate the Dickomax. They got so thin armored, those things. I didn't penetrate that Skoda. Didn't penetrate the VK. Or the Skoda 25, but he must have penetrated this one. Yes, the M8A1, the one he got the Top Gun on and reset the cap to get the Defender. That he definitely penetrated that guy's very thin armor. And, oh, we have to search each one. Oh, the Gorilla, of course, because the shell went straight through him. And so he took that guy out. And that's it. So that's all the ones he penetrated. He also received 1 hit from the VK, and it was an 88mm round. Luckily, it wasn't enough to wipe him out, because these things actually, the Bishop actually has 460 health. So he could take at least 1 88mm round, even if it was a high roll, and still be alive. He backed off, though, so the guy couldn't see him again after that, and therefore he couldn't aim or shoot at the guy, because Hossballs was slightly lower than the edge of the lake. And that's why the VK couldn't get a second shot in. 10 enemy vehicles were damaged, 7 killed, 92 defense points, resetting the cap. Now, he did suffer a loss at the end of this game because he did have to resupply consumables. It was only 11,739 credits on a free-to-play account. And he also took 1,608 experience points out of it as well. So at least he got the benefit from those two. But this is not the only battle we've got for you today. Yes, we've got a double header in the Bishop. So let's have a look at the second replay. And the second replay is on the north spawn of Cliff. Well, the gun's dropped, but he is in the game and trying to work out which way he can go. Now, this is a tier 6 game with tier 4 tanks in it, so he's middle tier. Now, the way to play the Bishop is actually to get fairly close to the enemy, as I said before. But to get close to the enemy in the center line means that he has to go down into this field, or alternatively go up on top. And that might mean he might get spotted. Much better to stay down below and shoot out. These cliffs do protect you, but if you do get too close to the enemy, then they might actually spot you by proximity, and then you're in trouble. It is an encounter map. Okay, ready to go. Well, Staghound in the cap, fires the snap, just misses him. That was a reasonable shot to make, simply because the Staghound had run into the structures, the columns, and therefore he was immobile. No, missed on that one, but oh, look at that Cruiser Mark IV. Now, very thin armor on Cruiser Mark IVs, but what we can see is 2 enemy tanks have actually made their way up onto the heights, but we've got red lines, so we need to adjust in order to hit these guys. Now he's driving backwards, which is actually putting him in range. Just missed him. Yes, he's not going to be too happy that he's got Arty firing at him. That was a direct hit. Okay, and the Panzer III Aslains J did get wiped out, so he fires at the Staghound and gets a hit. 127. It did stop him, but now he can get that T14. He's marking the target, or at least somebody is marking the target. The Skoda is. And now we're hitting this guy. I normally reply to them by using the T key just to say, I've seen your message and I'm attacking it. It's one of those few things that Arty can communicate with their teammates just by using the T key. Direct hit. Okay, can he hit this Cruiser Mark IV? Because he should go bang with just one shot. He'll penetrate the shell. Oh, it went near, but not close enough. Just in front of the guy. But if that Strodny Viz 39 gets too close, he'll probably get hit. He's actually causing that cruiser to move. And that's putting our aim off. And now we've lost the chance to get the Cruiser Mark IV because that guy interrupted. He should have just fallen back. T14. Direct hit. But the cruiser hasn't gone very far away. He's actually just past the other rock, which means we might be able to get him. And there's a Jackson coming as well, so we just got another direct hit on the T14. And we're looking over in this direction. I'm not so sure this is a wise decision, because there are enemy tanks that he could take out very, very close to the cap. Okay, the Cruiser Mark IV, the Jackson's turned up, and he's looking elsewhere. Oh, and the KV's just moved. He's actually... No, you're aiming over here when you should be aiming over there. He suddenly realised it. Oh, yes, you've been missing out. And in the meantime, we've lost a couple of tanks. Well, lost one. Jackson goes down. We could have had that one. He was taken out by our Jackson. Okay, Staghound sitting behind that house, and he's immobile. Perfect target. Lined up, rouse out, and splat. Got the kill. That's his first kill of the game, but it won't be his last. T14 fires one in. Just misses out. That M8A1 has made a very bold and dangerous and foolish decision. He drove over there, and, well, you saw what happened. Yes, try not to get your blood up. If that sort of thing comes in mind, then it's usually fatal. Okay, Matilda. Now, this is going to take a few more shots than one to take this guy out, because he does have fairly heavy armor. But he did get a direct hit with his first shot. Right, there's another one in. That was blind. Now, can we do something about that T14? That Leopard keeps popping into the cap and then popping out in. No outline, but he fires anyway. Good. Yes, it's worth it. Unfortunately, we just lost the Hexa to our Leopard, or to their Leopard. Another shot in, and that finally finishes off the T14. Now, the Matilda has gone into the cap. Now, they're slow. He has got the 2-pounder, but now he's taking serious damage. I think that may have tracked him. It looks like it did. Do it again. Rounds out. Another track. Go for it again. Next shot should be finished. If he can get it right on target. Rounds out. Yes, he's got him. No, we can't get the leopard. He's gone behind the rock on the donuts. The Hellcat is close, but... Oh, no! Our Matilda just got taken out by their Arty, the SU-122A. They've only got one Arty, and it's not a very accurate one, but he just managed to get a really accurate shot because the Matilda stayed still too long. Okay, Hellcat on the way up. Close. They can do this. Close again, but not close enough. That leopard keeps popping into view. We're down to just 3 against 5 enemy. This is not looking good. Oh, he got a hit! A very good shot there because he didn't have an outline, but he reckoned he could get him. Now, go for it. Oh, he's gone. Valentine anti-tank. Rounds out. He got hit. Now, get another one in to kill the guy. Yes, he got him. That's his 4th kill of the game. Now, he's going to have to get a bit closer because the only tank we've got left is the Excalibur. And he's actually behind us. That's the tank destroyer that's part of the personal missions. And we're facing 3 enemies. 2 tanks versus 3. This is going to be difficult. Admittedly, the Excalibur is full health. I think he's been sitting up there waiting to see what will actually happen so he can clear up what's left. Okay. Somebody's in the cap. He's positioned himself here so he can get good shots on the cap area. There's 2 in the cap. So we know it's the Leopard and probably the SU-76M. I wouldn't expect the SU-122A to go into the cap, but I have been known to be wrong. And it is the SU-76. He dies with 1 round, and that evens the score. Now, will the Leopard go behind those pillars to protect himself from the Excalibur? Rounds out. Just narrowly misses. We've still got plenty of time. The Leopard parks himself behind the rock for protection. But that's not going to work with an Arty. And a good kill shot. He's turned it all around. That's a Top Gun. And now it's 2 versus 1. And it's all down to hossballs. He saved the team. Now, will his teammates in the Excalibur want that last kill? Well, we'll have to wait and see. It appears he's going no cap kill all. Because he's left the cap area. He's headed down to the south to try and find the SU-122A. In fact, the rest of the team, the guy in the Excalibur just said, holy something in asterisk Bishop. Yes, he certainly is holy. Well, bishops tend to be. Okay. I think the rest of the team are very grateful because they were down at one point by 3 tanks. And they clawed all the way back. Now they're 1 up. And he's got just under 2.5k of damage, which means he might have a high caliber as well. There's the Excalibur. He's trying to get there as fast as he can. There's the SU-122. Now, will he let us have the kill? Rounds out. Just missed. Next shot could... Ah! The Excalibur takes the kill, but we don't mind. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was another ace tanker game from hossballs in the Bishop. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and on top of that, he got the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And his win rate from this one was 16,092, Super Unicum, and a lot more. Wow. Yes, he totally turned that game around. If we look at the team score, we can see the highest damage was 2,873, and nobody else was really near him in that game, because the closest one on the enemy team was the Hellcat with 1,307, followed by his teammate in the Excalibur, the last one alive on his team other than him, 1,179. So he was sniping from the sniper position. He wasn't wasting all his time up there, and he was full health, mainly because he was keeping out of sight of the enemy whilst he was shooting them. When it came to kills, we can see, yes, he's got the highest number, 6 kills to hossballs, 4 kills to that leopard, who made a critical error, sitting still for a brief moment. So that's all hossballs needed to take him out the game. And in third place, we can see the T6 medium on the enemy team got a Leather Slaves medal and 3 kills out of that game. When it came to base XP, hossballs got 988. He didn't get over 1,000 this game, but he certainly got the highest. The next highest being the Excalibur with 684, followed by the M6 who got 628. So he got the top in all 3 columns and definitely saved his team. He fired 34 rounds. So yet again, he's come close to running out of ammo. He only had 5 left at the end of the game. 17 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots, and 21 splash. Now, can we guess which ones he penetrated in this one? Well, I would have thought the Staghound. Yes, he did. Got a round right into him while he was sitting there next to the house, parked there basically, and just let him put a round right up his engine bay for 334. The other one, I would have thought the Valentine, because that's thin armor. No, it wasn't that. The Hellcat? No. The Leopard? No. The T6 medium? No. The Su-76. Ah, there it is. That's the other one he hit. The Su-76, another thin armor tank destroyer, and he went right through that guy as well. So there you go. That's all the ones he penetrated. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6, and did 61 hit points of damage assistance. And he got 20 defense points when he reset the cap. On a free-to-play account, he actually made profits this time because he didn't have to resupply consumables. 20,086 credits profit and 988 base XP with no multipliers. That's all he got. But it was a good game, and it was right down to the end that he saved the team from a loss because they were well under, and then he dragged it back and said, "No, I'm taking this game." And yes, he says, "Holy moly, what a clawback." It certainly was. I hope you enjoyed both those Bishop games. hossballs always tries to please. If you did like them, please give the video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.